I knew. I'm in my grow room. I thought I would show you something. Okay. So, I had a bunch of these guys. So what I did is I had a little bit of that seed mix left. These. Now I trimmed these all off, but as you can see there's little ones that are still growing. So I put a lot of water in there. But what I'm gonna show you is really interesting. Okay. See these little onion caps? They're good. Save all those. Now I'm gonna show you my new project, which I'm really excited about. God, I hate moving this camera. I have my other plants that need nitrogen or whatever. Okay. Check this out. Okay, so this is the technique. If you put, you know, a clove or an onion or anything, it'll grow. So what I did was I stuck these garlic wedges into some soil, and as you see, like another sprout came up and another one here. Don't ask me what's going on. They're really wedged in there. I think they've rooted, and now these little tops are coming up. Well, I didn't think it was gonna work, so what the hell am I gonna do with it now? Probably eat it. I mean, but in purpose, it has taught me that this technique is working. And so what I did was, if some of the holes don't come out, like this one, if you can see in here, it grew another root, and now I have a root coming through the center because that one decided it was going to go through here. This is an onion, and I do believe this is a garlic, and it looks kind of funky, but actually it's doing really good. So this is the technique of sprouting. So this one I didn't really like the way it was growing, like it wasn't doing anything. As you can see, like it's getting those little roots. This one grew inside. This one came out. So I wedged another couple of garlics in there. Those are two methods of sprouting that have proved my theory. That if you get something like this and it has a little butt in, you can stick it in soil and it'll grow. So this is my wheatgrass, and they said it wouldn't do round 3. So as you can see, it has a finely tuned, well, it has a root system. Actually, I think I'm gonna have a little too much water in there. Yeah, that's probably why it's so yellow. Probably it needs to come out of there. Well, these little berries, see, those are really good. They're super sweet. So what I'll do is I'll drain off this extra water in the bathroom, in the sink, because you don't want it to pool, but when you're doing wheatgrass, it's a little different. Oops, I dropped the wheatgrass. See? It's like a pallet. Happens to me all the time. I'm accident prone. So I'm going to stick this one here under this artificial lighting system because I think I can get it to go round 3. Highly potent stuff. Be scared. Be very scared. I dropped water over here. I just cleaned this up. Oh man, what a mess. There's a product and it's called vermiculite, and a lot of people don't know what it is. It's actually volcanic rock, and you can get them for dirt cheap. It's this stuff right here, vermiculite, and it's really light. Looks like little stones and shiny things, and a lot of people grow on the side of a volcano because it's so fertile. Well, I had learned that in geology, so I knew that if you put a loamy soil, which is vermiculite, perlite, dolomite, and added it to your soil, not only would it create and make it very fluffy, but it would allow the root structure to be there. So I'm telling you all this because it leads to sprouting. You can literally put a layer of that light stuff I showed you, and that's what I did in that dome. That's vermiculite. And what it did is, because it's so light, it rooted really quickly. It's getting like mega nutrition, and it takes you out of the soil family. And the reason why I do those experiments, sorry, I have to clean up, because I just dropped a whole tray of wheatgrass. What it does is it creates a really, what they call Lomamy. I call it loomy. Kind of like styrofoam in a way. And you can lay a thin layer of that in a tray and put your sprouts, and then it'll grow. So what I did tonight is, and I'll make a little record of it because I have it, now I know the date because I don't write anything down. Okay, so this is the better way to go in general. I've tried 3 methods. I've shown soil works, like this instance, where it's soil. I've tried vermiculite, which works very well, and another gardener happened to mention it today, and I was like, huh, I already did that. And then also I found another way. You get a really thin layer of soil. Ew, soil's everywhere. And you put it in this tray, and I would say about yay deep, maybe a little bit more, because you see how tall it grows. I mean, it's like, this is pretty much what the microgreens grow like the sweetgrass. I wanted to see if I could take it 3 rounds. It probably is still good and I can juice it, but I'm just doing a test bunny because I have a bunch of these wheat berries. Okay. So you get that tray, you put that thin layer of soil on there, and you lay that seed down, the microgreen seed. And I bought a bunch today. I bought pounds of it. Thank you, God. I don't have to buy pounds of vegetables and cook them and get crap food. So then you stick it in your closet. Yeah, the tray. And that tray with the closet in the dark, spraying it 3 times a day, twice a day. You're retired, so you probably have the time like I do. And what you're doing is allowing the chlorophyll to produce a little tiny yellow sprout. Then you take it out of there and put it in the sun or the artificial lighting. So they'll come out like little yellow stumps. When the little stump comes, stick it in the sun, put lots of water on it, and you get a microgreen. That's the better way to go. Because if you sit it in the sun right away, it's almost like that seed can't handle that sun. So I'm finding out that that's the better way to go all the way around. And I thought I would update you on this because I just started some sprouting. Tomorrow I'm going to sprout in the jars if weather allows. I'm watering my plants. And I'm going to do the closet method again because it proved to be very good. It was resourceful. Come on, pups, let's go. So I'll show you the tray. It's in my dark bedroom. So this is the tray. It's in my closet, and I don't think you can see it from there. And it's got all the seed in it. See how it lays on top? Just put the seeds there. Make sure it's moist in soil. Spray it with the sprayer. Put it in your closet. Forget about it. Just water it, spray it 3 times a day. Feels super dry to you, like it here is in Colorado. Spray it a couple times. Come on, pups. Good job. So, when you do that, it's allowing that seed to sprout. It's getting enough moisture. It's rooting in the soil. You can even use paper towels. And there you go, presto bango. As soon as you see that little yellow like tail come up, kind of like in the sprouting jars, then you stick it in the sun, give it lots of water. Don't pull it real bad, but just, you know, like the wheatgrass, you know, I was all pulling. And then stick that sucker in the closet and forget about it. And just spray it 3 times a day or twice a day. I like 3 times. Light little overspray. Touch it. Okay. Couple days it sprouts. Stick it in the sun, boom, it comes up. As opposed to just sticking it in the sun. The chlorophyll, that's how it works. It's the chlorophyll. So on my journey to try to find some nitrogen, my kelp fertilizer is not working and my chili peppers are turning yellow. So I have to find a way to get some nitrogen that's vegan. Not fun because my fertilizers are vegan. I found a really great way. I thought I'd share it. Got to take a shower. Haven't taken a shower in 2 days. And I got to replace my juicer tomorrow. And I'm going to sprout in the jar. And I think I'm going to do some chickpeas and make a hummus. Because I just found out that a product that I've been using, Sabra, makes a really good hummus. And I used to buy that if I was in a hurry. But you can make hummus with chickpeas that are sprouted. And it's really good. And you can get some red pepper, pimento, and like a jalapeno, and a little bit of onion, and grind it all up. And then get your sprouts and hit them in the food processor. And it makes like a gummy thing. Put a little lemon in there, some salt and some pepper and a little garlic. You got you some hummus. So it's really awesome, especially with the sprouts. So I'll do that and that'll be my next video. Yay! Love you.